Would you think I was crazy if I told you that I make my living booking people on cruise vacations? But today, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should not book a cruise. If you answered yes, then you might be right because that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. So let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel, and thanks for stopping by. If you follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you already know that I love to cruise and I love to help people plan their cruise vacations of a lifetime. But sometimes I run into situations where I just have to tell someone that cruising may not be right for them. So here are 5 reasons why you may not want to book a cruise. Number 1, pregnancy. If you are pregnant or planning on getting pregnant, you may not want to book or go on a cruise. First, the cruise lines have rules about cruising pregnant, like you can only cruise up until 24 weeks. And if you are obviously pregnant, the cruise line may ask for a doctor's note. Also, on most cruise lines, a newborn baby can't cruise until after they are 6 months old. So keep that in mind as well. Now, if you're planning to get pregnant, you should probably wait to book that cruise so you don't run into either of those situations. Number 2, you have a warrant. That's right. If you currently have a warrant out for your arrest, you probably should not go on a cruise. Each cruise, the cruise ship puts together a manifest of its passengers, and that manifest is submitted to U.S. Customs and Border Protection and reviewed. And if you have a warrant, there's a chance that upon return, you could be detained by local law enforcement, even if your warrant is not from the state that you are sailing from. So make sure if you have any legal issues for any reason that you get them cleared up before your cruise, because getting arrested for an outstanding warrant is not a great way to end your cruise. Number 3, you have motion sickness issues. Although there are times on a cruise that you won't even feel the movement at all, you are still on a ship on the water, and at some point you will feel a gentle rocking of the ship. Of course, if you run into a little rough weather, that gentle rocking becomes a bit more noticeable. So if you are prone to very bad motion sickness and have concerns with being seasick, then a cruise might not be right for you. You can always combat seasickness with a number of different over-the-counter and even prescription remedies. And if you still have major concerns, try a short 3-day cruise for the first time and see how you make out. At least that way, if you get seasick, you will be home and feeling better in just a few short days. Number 4, claustrophobia. Yes, claustrophobia is a real thing, and there are many people that suffer from this disorder. If you have any extreme fear of enclosed places or a high anxiety in crowds and tight spaces, then cruising might not be right for you. Cruise cabins are small and the crowds can be large at times, so if you are claustrophobic, before you board the cruise ship, do your research. I've seen many articles online that discuss cruising with claustrophobia and how to work through it, starting with booking a balcony cabin so you can always step outside for some fresh air, and learning the layout of the ship so you always know where to go if you feel that anxiety or stress coming on. Number 5, food allergies. Cruising is known for having an abundance of dining options. Everywhere you turn, you will find the temptation of all kinds of different foods. But if you have food allergies, you may spend more time worrying about and having to be cautious of every item you encounter. Depending on what allergies you have, cruising may not be right for you. It's a conversation I have often when booking a cruise, and a question we get asked all the time while cruising, and usually the cruise lines will make every accommodation they can to ensure you are not exposed to certain ingredients or foods you are allergic to. But if you're very concerned or are susceptible to extreme reactions, your enjoyment of the cruise could be affected by your concerns. Before you cruise with an allergy, do your research and speak with someone that can answer your questions, so you are able to enjoy what you hope to be your vacation of a lifetime. Now, these are all legitimate reasons not to cruise, right? But there is good news. There are workarounds for all of them. Come on, you didn't think I was gonna just come right out and tell you not to cruise, did you? It's such a rewarding feeling when I encounter someone that really wants to cruise but has concerns about it, only to help them overcome these concerns. And in the end, They tell me what a great time they had and how happy they are that they didn't let anything hold them back. Thanks for watching today's video, and make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed it, please share it with family and friends, and we'll see you in the next video.